So a couple weeks ago, I tested some extremely tough knives made from S7 and 1084 steel. I also asked a question. We're also going to address those who said, "Hey bro, just stick with the Mora Basic and don't waste your time making ridiculous lightweight knives. I've never broken one." So first, let's see if we can complete some basic fire-making tasks. How about some feather sticks? Of course it feather sticks. A Spyderco Beetlejuice will feather stick. But will it baton? First off, if you're one of those people who thinks batoning is stupid, and you're screaming at the computer or phone screen that knives shouldn't baton, and one should take the proper tool for the proper job for your outdoor adventures, well, I got news for you. Batoning is here to stay. Axes are heavy, and if I was going to take the proper tool for the proper job, I'd just take a reciprocating saw. Because, well, they weigh exactly the same. And I realize this is the corded version, but guess what? They now make a battery-operated version too. And they're lighter. Now the problem with reciprocating saws is that they're not really good at splitting. Again, use the proper tool for the proper job. Okay, I'll just use an axe. But now I have to carry both, an axe and a saw. Personally, I think it'd be much easier to just carry a lightweight knife capable of light batoning. But that's just me. So I think we've answered the question, can you baton with the Mora? Well, yeah, but that wasn't my question from the previous video. My question was, can the Mora withstand the same abuse that the other knives could that weighed pretty much exactly the same or less? So let's find out. I've decided to move the test inside into controlled lighting conditions because outside it's variable. Alrighty then. That happened way faster than I expected it to. That did not take that much to break. I mean, I was just like settling in. And it broke. I realized that we were not using this knife in the way that it was supposed to be used. But the other knives didn't break when I did that. I could not break them. I beat on them for like an hour straight. I couldn't get them to break. They were about the same weight as this. So with that being said, in the last video I had a bunch of people say, just stick to the Mora Basic. I've never broken one and I've used it all the time. Well, these things can break and they're not that hard to break. I'm telling you, that was not that hard of a hit on this. I would not be comfortable using this batoning whatsoever. it's not a good idea to baton with this, or you may end up with a knife that looks like this. You know, this is not a good knife to take you. It's not a survival knife. I mean, you know, I wouldn't call it that. I would just call it a knife to do basic cutting tasks, maybe some rope, farm chores, I don't know, cutting baling twine, whatever. But don't baton with this because it will break. Maybe not right away, but eventually it will. So hopefully this video gives you a little bit better insight as to why a Mora Basic isn't the tool for the job, and also why an axe isn't the tool for the job either. Me personally, for my outdoor adventures, I'd much rather take a good lightweight saw and a small, lightweight, capable knife, rather than just about anything else. An axe has its place, it's just not in a backpack. And all of this does in fact come back to using the proper tool for the proper job. Turns out the proper tool for the job is an ultralight knife still capable of hard use, not an axe, a reciprocating saw, or some other huge 12-pound Bowie monstrosity thing. So, we are actually attempting to make the proper tool for the proper job. The Mora Basic is a great, cheap, lightweight knife made for cutting, not hard use. Just my opinion though. Let me know yours below, and we'll see you in the next video.